What's going on? It's your big brother Trenius, and you are tuned in once again to the famous Living Realm Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we do right. Listen, you gotta say it with big bro one more time. Listen, I need you to listen. I need you to turn the volume up on your cell phone, turn the volume up to the tenor on your television. If I'm in your headset, turn the volume all the way up. Tell people around you to be quiet, okay? This is a real powerful video. This is an exclusive video because in this video, I'm about to expose people who are constantly thinking about you and people who might be obsessed with you, okay? It's a fact, whether you believe it or not. It is a fact and it is true. You probably have about 15 to 20 people who are obsessed with you and you have no idea that they are obsessed with you, okay? The thing about people being obsessed with you is it's secret. It's something behind the scenes, okay? You're never gonna know that people are obsessed with you because it's not like they're gonna tell you, okay? They're not gonna come out and say, oh my God, I cannot stop thinking about you. Okay, but chances are, if you are watching this video right now and you watch it all the way through, chances are you have about 15 to 20 people who woke up this morning and you were the first thing on their mind, and all through the rest of the day, you're going to constantly be on their mind, but you're probably never going to know about it. Okay. One thing about people who are obsessed with you, you got to know is that they are very low key. They do not like themselves to be exposed. They do not want themselves to be known by you, that they are constantly thinking about you, okay? These people are very strategic, okay? They're almost Decepticons, okay? But they are very strategic with how much they let you know about them being obsessed with you, okay? So in this video, I'm going to give you about 13 signs, okay? 13 secret signs that confirm to you whether or not somebody is obsessed with you, or how to know if somebody is thinking about you. Okay, so stay tuned through this whole entire video. You don't want to miss one sign. All right, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as soon as this video is over. If you stay tuned to the end of this video, I got something very special that I want to tell you. Okay, now the first sign that somebody is obsessed with you and they're constantly thinking about you is the obvious sign, the most obvious. Okay, these are the low-key people who are obsessed with you. They can't hold it back. They cannot hold it back. They gotta contact you. Okay, the first sign is contact. All right, do you got somebody that's blowing you up? You got somebody that's constantly sending you DMs on Instagram like every blue moon. Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? Hey, I was just thinking about you. Hey, you was on my mind. These are the people that cannot hold it back, okay? They can't keep it a secret that they are obsessed with you and they're constantly thinking about you. So what they do is they will contact you randomly, all right? Has anybody ever called you and you was like, wow, I can't believe that they was thinking about me, all right? Or somebody, sends you an email or a message and it's like, hey, what you doing today? And it's like, yo, you haven't talked to me in like 2 months. What made you want to hit me up all of a sudden? These are the people that are constantly thinking about you and they just can't hold it back, okay? It's like they gotta come out eventually, you know what I'm saying? And they gotta contact you because you are literally on their mind all the time and they just have to connect with you. They wanna know where you're at. They wanna know who you're hanging out with. They wanna know your next moves. They wanna be a part of your life. They wanna see what you got going on. And they are really nosy when it comes to, connecting with you to get information and extract information from you, okay? So that's the first sign that somebody is obsessed with you, is when they just contact you randomly, like it rains on a sunny day, random, okay? So that's the first sign that somebody is obsessed with you and it cannot stop thinking about you. The second sign, if somebody is obsessed with you, is when you notice that somebody just gives you way too much credit, right? They just give you way too much praise. All right. They just put you on a pedestal. OK, you might have a friend. It could be anybody. It could be a colleague at work. It could be a friend. It could even be family members. All right. That can be obsessed with you. They just give you too much credit that you don't deserve. And then you notice it. You're like, this person really likes me a lot. They're always complimenting me. They are overly complimenting me. They're exaggerating on how good I am in my job. Why are they doing this? This is because they are obsessed with you. Okay. People that are obsessed with you, they give you too much praise. All right. To the point that you notice that it's too good to be true. You notice it. You're like, hold on. Is this person trying to like manipulate me or something? Because I know I look good, but I know I don't look that good. This person is obsessed with you and they're constantly thinking about you and they want your undivided attention on them. This is why they feel the need to give you this much credit. They say you're the greatest. They say you're the best. They say nobody's like you. Nobody can work it the way you do. You know what I mean? And so these people are constantly thinking about you and they too are obsessed with you. All right. Now, another sign that somebody is obsessed with you is when you notice that they begin to use your lingo. They begin to use the same words you use. They start dressing like you. They start wearing their hair like you. Every little facet about you, every little personality trait, every little small attribute that you have, you will notice that this person will start to be exactly who you are. All right. You could be from up north. You know what I'm saying? You could be from up north and this person is like from down south or from another country or something. And then all of a sudden they start talking like they from up north, just like you. And then you just notice that you begin to rub off on people. All right. Believe it or not, but you have a swag. Everybody has their own swagger. Everybody has their own unique way of going about and doing things. All right. And believe it or not, but most people are attracted to the small things about you. See, most people think that people are attracted to the clothes that they have on. People think that people are attracted to their car or their home or something like that. That's really not what makes people really obsessed and attracted to you. What makes people extremely attracted to you and they cannot get you off their mind is usually the small things. Okay. It's usually the real little small things that you don't even notice that you do that somebody's attracted to. It could be the way you smile to the left more than the right. That's why somebody likes you. OK, it could be the pimples on your face. You know, just because you got freckles, somebody could like you. OK, it could be the way you laugh. Like if you have a really different way that you laugh than anybody else, that could really turn somebody on and make them be obsessed with you. OK, so keep that in mind. It's not about what you wear. It's not about the makeup. It ain't about how strong you are, fellas, that make people obsessed with you. It's the little small things about yourself that go unnoticed that you probably don't even like, that you think there are flaws. These are the things that people become obsessed with about you. OK, so you begin to start rubbing off on them. You begin to notice they'll start to act like you. Do you have friends or do you have people in your circle that are beginning to act like you? OK, and you just notice it. It's so noticeable that it's funny almost. These people are obsessed with you. And these are the people who are constantly thinking about you. That was number 3. All right. Number 4, the fourth sign that somebody is obsessed with you is if you go to bed at night and you're constantly thinking about this person. All right. Do you think about a particular person every time you go to bed? And then when you wake up, it's like this person is on your mind. Or you could be hanging with other people and it's like all of a sudden this person springs into your mind and you're like, why am I thinking about this person? Well, it's not because you are obsessed with this person. What's happening is you're picking up on them in spirit. All right. We are spiritual beings. OK, and we are all having a human experience. OK, so when somebody is constantly thinking about you, they're sending you telepathic messages in the universe that connect with you. OK, you pick up on it real easy because if you're a spiritual person, which I'm assuming you are. OK, you can pick up on things real easy. OK, you can see things that most people can't see if you are a spiritual person. And so if you're going to bed at night and you're constantly thinking about somebody, it's not because you're obsessed with them. It's because they're thinking about you probably before they go to bed. All right. And they're sending you a strong amount of energy. They're sending you a strong amount of energy because they just constantly obsessing with you, and, you receive that message through a telepathic wave. OK, so that's another sign that somebody is obsessed with you is when you go to sleep at night or you wake up in the morning and they're the first thing on your mind is because you're connecting with this person in spirit. OK, now the 5th sign is a little bit weird, but it's real. OK, now the 5th sign that somebody is obsessed with you and they cannot stop thinking about you is when you run into them randomly at stores. OK, you might go into a store. You might go into like Macy's or you might go to like the local gas station. or something like that, and then you just run into somebody who you haven't seen, or you run into somebody that you know from a time back or whatever. The reason why you run into people randomly that you haven't seen in a long time is because they were thinking about you either a few days before or a couple of weeks before. They were thinking about you. Okay, because what happens is it finally manifests to where you're in the same location as that person because they was thinking about you. Okay, we are constantly manifesting our thoughts every single day. Okay, we are constantly using manifestation every single day, and people cannot hide when they're thinking about you, because what will happen is through some type of way, okay, they're going to end up in the same place you at the same gathering, the same house, the same store, and you're gonna say, oh, yo, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a long time. That's because this person was thinking about you. Okay, you might think that it's a long distance relationship or something, but the truth of the reality is, at some point in their life, in a few days in their past, they was thinking about you. That's why y'all finally connected in real life, because they was thinking about you. All right. Now, the sixth sign that somebody is obsessed with you and is constantly thinking about you is when you notice that people are lurking on you like suspiciously. All right. Give an example. If you have like a social media page or something, and you got like a storyline like on your Facebook or your Instagram, and you see this person's face, but you wonder why you see this person. But they want to see what's going on in your life, but they never say anything. They never comment. They never reach out to you or anything. But for some strange reason, they're always looking at your stuff because, on social media nowadays, they can actually show you who's looking. Okay, they'll show you their name. They'll show you their picture, and they'll show you who's, tuning in to the content that you're sharing. Okay. These people are constantly thinking about you. If you got people that are viewing your material or viewing your content, looking at your page, all right, chiming in on you, and you are notified that they are chiming in on you, but they never say anything, then they are lurking on you suspiciously. Okay, they are suspiciously lurking and spying on you, and they want to know what you are doing, what you're doing all the time. They constantly thinking about you, so they have to be looking and seeing what you're doing. All right. Another way that they do this is when you notice that somebody has an incomplete profile. All right. You might be a very prominent individual. You might be very educated. OK, you could be very charismatic, or whatever type of career path you have, or whatever it is that you do. Chances are you have people creating profiles and whatnot behind closed doors just to look at you. OK, they might have a page with no pictures on it and just one picture that's not even them. It could be somebody that they stole off the internet, or they could have a fake inspirational page up, and they trying to come off as a great person, very inspiring, but that is the lurker. That is the person that is obsessed with you. So if you notice that a lot of people are creating fake profiles and they're, chiming in on your storylines or whatever you have it, these people are obsessed with you and they cannot stop thinking about you. You're their daily dose of entertainment. Okay. Your life has become their entertainment. Okay. So that's the sixth sign that somebody's obsessed with you and they can't stop thinking about you. All right. Now, the seventh sign that somebody's obsessed and cannot stop thinking about you is when, no matter how good you try to be to them, they're just like so cruel to you. Okay, have you ever tried to be nice to somebody and you just try to show them respect? You just try to show them how good of a friend you are. And it's like, no matter what you do, it's like they're still mean. They're still upset. They're still critical at you. It's like they cannot find any good in you, no matter how much good you give them. Okay, and you keep being nice to this person. You keep showing this person, some admiration. You keep telling them how nice they are and everything. But it's like, no matter what you do, you cannot get them to like you. All right. Now, the thing I need you to understand about this, a lot of people don't believe this, but this is just their philosophy or way of how they do things. OK, it's totally reversal. It's reverse psychology. OK, these people will play like they really hate you. OK, you can have people in your life that really hate you a lot and they don't like you at all. All right. And you might think that they are very envious and jealous of you. Now, one thing you got to know about enviousness and jealousy is that when people become envious of you and jealous of you, they actually like you. All right. They actually admire you and, they really want to be like you. But see, they can't have what you got. OK, so they turn envious or they might turn cynical. They become malicious with you. And the reason why they are so hateful towards you, no matter how good you are towards them, is because they are frustrated with the fact that they cannot stop thinking about you. And the only way that they can delete this thought that they trying to get rid of is by, throwing you up under the bus, snitching on you, telling on you, trying to get you in trouble, talking down on you, slandering your name, spreading rumors and gossip about you. That's the only way they know how to try to, repair their obsession with you, is by being mean to you, no matter how good you are to them. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Just because somebody's mad at you is not because they don't really like you. Most of the time, it's because they are obsessed with you. All right, they are constantly thinking about you, but they don't want you to know that. So they try to come off as mean, inferior, negative, all right? Thinking that it's going to make you think that they are not obsessed with you when they really are constantly thinking about you, okay? So that's the 7th sign. Now, the 8th sign that somebody's obsessed with you and constantly thinking about you is when you have a friend, or it could be a family member, it could be a mom, dad. Mom and dads aren't exempt to this stuff, folks. Your sisters and brothers aren't either. Okay, no family member is exempt to being obsessed with you, believe it or not. But I've talked to people who've had parents that are obsessing with their daughter's life. Okay, you know what I mean? They cannot stop thinking about their daughter. You know what I mean? Like crazy stuff. Yes, but it's really real. So this next sign, this 8th sign, is when you have people in your life that want to control your life so bad. Okay, they want to make your decisions. They want to tell you what to do. They want to tell you how to do things. They want to tell you where you can and cannot go to. Okay, that's because they're constantly thinking about you. Okay, remember, they begin to obsess over you so much that they want you to live how they want you to live. Okay, and they want you to do the things that they would do. Okay, they tell you who you can and cannot date. They'll get mad if you post certain videos or pictures with people who they might not like. Okay, they do not want you to do anything without their consent. Okay, and so they'll become very stubborn of that, and they will literally probably turn on you. Okay, they'll show you who they are. These type of people will show you who they are because they're Decepticons. All right. So if you ran into people who feel like they want to dictate your relationships, like, no, you shouldn't marry him. No, he's weird. No, don't talk to him. I wouldn't call him back, girl. Or I think he's lying to you. I think he's just trying to get some from you. Half of the time, the people that's telling you these things, they always thinking about you. They are obsessed with you. And so they don't want you to make any moves without you going to them first to get authorization, because they feel like they run you. Okay. They living through you. Okay. Your life is their entertainment. Okay. So they don't want you to do anything without them. And so they are constantly thinking about you. And so if you make any type of moves or you do anything out of the abnormal, or the normal, that's abnormal, these people, they're showing you that they're constantly thinking about you. They want you to live how they want you to live. Okay. Now, the 9th sign is going to be very weird. Okay. But it's true. Okay. I found this to be very true. And a lot of people that are obsessed with you will do this. If you aren't careful, okay, they will do this to you. All right. What they will do is they'll try to get you connected with their kids. I know that sounds crazy, but the truth of the reality is that people are really protective over their kids. Okay. So if you have somebody that's like, will you watch my daughter for me? And you're like, hold on, I just watched your daughter last week. Okay. But they still want you to, hang out with their daughter. They still want you to watch their kids. And it's like, yeah, can you help my kids do this? Or can you teach my kids that, this person really looks up to you. All right. This person is constantly thinking about you. This person is obsessed with you. If they want you in their kid's life. Now, remember, kids are very important to people. All right. People are very protective over their children. So if you know people who are trying to establish a relationship with you and their kids, all right, that's very powerful. Okay. That means that this person likes you not a little bit, not a little bit at all. They like you a lot. Okay. Matter of fact, it could be to the point that they are obsessed with you. They want their kids to grow up and be like you. Do you know people like that? Okay, now if you ran into that sign, if you had people that do that to you, then this person, you better watch that person. Okay, they very, very obsessed with you. All right, so that's the ninth sign that somebody's obsessed with you and cannot stop thinking about you. Okay. Now, the other one is this next sign, number 10. This next sign is a little bit different. It's a little bit peculiar, okay? But this is something that people that are obsessed with you do. Now, mind you, all this stuff is psychology, okay? These people are very psychological, okay? They are very strategic with the way they move. And like I said, they are very understanding of how much you know about them and their obsession with you, okay? So you got to pay close attention to what these people are doing, all right? Because they are thinking about you and they don't want you to know that they're thinking about you. Okay, so what they'll do is some people that are constantly thinking about you, what they'll do is they'll try to ease their way into your life. Okay, they'll get close to you. They'll get into your life. They'll try to figure out, how you're feeling. They'll show you that they're having a positive day. Oh, yeah, my life is merry. My life is great. How about yours? Are you good? Are you doing good? Well, I'm going to do this today. What are you doing today? And they'll bubble you up. Okay, they'll make you feel good. They'll get you into a great conversation. Okay, and then what they'll do is they'll throw some negative energy at you. Okay, and you'll wonder because you'll be like, hold on, what the hell? Like, why all of a sudden she said this and we just had a conversation about this, and it's always something negative. You're like, hold on. It makes you think like, did I just hear what I just hear? Yes, you just heard what you just heard. So what they'll try to do is, like I said, they'll butter you up. They'll make you feel good. Okay. They'll put you in a high level of energy, make you feel very happy. And then what they'll try to do is steal your joy away from you and try to run with it. And they'll try to leave you in the dust. Okay. They'll try to X you out real quick. Okay. See, all of this is psychology. They play mind games like that because they're constantly thinking about you. They're obsessed with you. Okay. If they can come and steal some of your happiness, or they can come and take some of your shine, take some of your joy away from you, that's good enough for them. Okay. They go back and have a party over this. Okay. That's how these people think. All right. They are obsessed with you. Okay. If they can get you to react to something that they do, and they run away and they block you and try to make you think that, oh my God, why'd you do this to me? And they can get you to react like that. They won. They're about to go have a party. They're going out to eat tonight. Celebrate. Okay. Because they are constantly obsessed with you. Okay. So they'll try to get you happy, and then they'll try to throw something negative at you, and they'll want you to react. And then as soon as you react, they out the door. Okay. To do some more obsessing over you because they got a little piece of you. All right. So that's the 10th sign that somebody's obsessed with you and constantly thinking about you. All right. Now, the 11th thing people do, the 11th sign that people are obsessed with you and constantly thinking about you is, they might call you devilish. They call you negative. They say that you are evil or something like that. They want people to see you in a negative light. All right. So they'll say, God is going to punish you. They bring religion into it and stuff like that because, once again, they are obsessed with you. They cannot stop thinking about you. OK, so they try to bring your image down. All right, because, once again, they are frustrated about how much they think about you. So they want everybody to see you as a negative person. OK, they want everybody to see you as somebody that's evil, or somebody who God doesn't like, or something that you're doing is not godly. Once again, they'll bring religion into it. They'll bring God into it because they are that frustrated about you, and they want to bring your spirit down, and they want to bring your image down because they are obsessed with you. Have you ever had people that have told you you are negative, that you are evil, that God doesn't like what you're doing? They'll try to throw scriptures in your face, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. Well, really, they the ones that need it because they're obsessed with you, okay? And that's because these people idolize you. That's one thing you got to also know is that these people idolize you, okay? You have become their idol behind the scenes, behind closed doors. They admire you. They look up to you. It's almost like they worship you, okay? But at the same time, they'll try to say you're evil. And they'll try to say that, God is going to punish you and that you're devilish and things like that. OK, so that's the what's that 11th sign. Now, the 12th sign that somebody's obsessed with you and cannot stop thinking about you is when you notice that they're staring at you. OK, have you ever went out somewhere and you're just sitting somewhere and you just can feel somebody's energy or somebody's staring at you? They are staring at you, okay? So you pick up on all this stuff into intuition, okay? By intuition, all right? You could be riding in the car, you could be driving the car, and in the back seat, you know, you're driving somebody, and in the back seat, you can just feel somebody's eyes just looking at you. They're just staring at you, okay? That's because they're thinking about you. They are obsessed with you, okay? So anytime you go out in public and you notice that people just gaze at you, they just gaze. They just stare at you, okay? In that moment, they have become obsessed with you. In that moment, they cannot stop thinking about you, okay? You probably put people in a hypnotic trance and you don't even know that you're doing it, all right? Most of the time, you don't even know that these people are obsessed with you. You don't even know what you're doing to cause these people to be so obsessed with you and to think about you, all right? Remember, it's the little small things about you that make people become obsessive over you. All right. So if you notice that people are staring at you, if you notice that people are looking at you everywhere you go, they're giving you a gaze, you know, and they're just, you know, they can't take their eyes off you, then this is a sign that they're constantly thinking about you. They're always wanting to know what you're doing. They're always looking at you because they want you to look at them and have a connection with them. All right. Now, the last sign, last but not least, the last sign that somebody's obsessed with you and constantly thinking about you is when you notice that they are competing with you. Okay? Do you know people that are competing with you? All right? These people will compete with you. Okay? It's like every time you say something, it's like they got to come back. Okay? It's like they get offensive to something that you say, like, and you're not even trying to compete with them. Okay, that's a sign that somebody's always constantly thinking about you. It's like they want to be like you. You know, they look up to you. It's because that's why they have to compete with you. They have to always be doing something that's better than you. Or, you know, if you say, you know, you accomplished something, they'll try to tell you something that they accomplished. You know, it's always like every time when you say something, they got to say that they're doing something 10 times better. All right, this is a sign that somebody's constantly thinking about you. They obsessed with you. Okay, they want to be like you. They respect you, but they don't want you to get the respect. Okay, they don't want you to get the respect. They don't want you to have the credibility. So that's why they'll always say that they're doing something like 10 times greater than you. You know, you tell somebody how much money you made. They'll tell you how much money they done made all their life. You know, I done made $100,000. I made 100,000. Or you know, I got an award for this. You know, I got an award for that. They'll tell you, well, you know, I got 3 awards for doing this. You know, so they don't want you to win. Okay, they know you a winner already, but they don't want you to know that you already won, basically. Okay, at the end of the day, they already know you the winner. That's why they compete with you. That's why they try to respond with something better all the time. They don't want you to have the final answer, and that's because they are obsessed with you and they are constantly thinking about you. Okay, so these are the 13 signs that somebody's obsessed with you and cannot stop thinking about you. It's your big brother, Tren Genius. I hope this message clarifies some of the things and some of the questions you might have had, you know, concerning people thinking about you. It's your big brother, Tren Genius. Listen, hey, if you're obsessed with me, man, hit me up. You probably was the one I've been waiting on, man. You might be, look, you might be my future wife or something. Hit me up, man. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. I'm just playing, y'all. But anyway, it's your big brother, Tren Genius. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, man. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell notification. You can be notified with new videos like this every single day. All right. If you need a session with Big Bro, click that session button at the very bottom in the top comments. Just click it. I need a session, Big Bro, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. These are the 13 signs that somebody's obsessed with you and cannot stop thinking about you. Peace.